Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 17, Classification of Faith. There are three classes. Arjuna said, Krishna, the person who ignores the principle laid down in Shastras, but is full of devotion and worships demigods, how will you term his worship? Satviki, Rajasi, or Tamasi? Lord Krishna replied, devotion that arises out of one's nature is devoid of procedural attributes as mentioned in the Shastras can be of three types: Satviki, Rajasi, or Tamasi. I shall explain this to you. Bharat, devotion of the person depends on his or her intrinsic nature. A devoted person is as good or bad as his devotion. Satvik men worship devas, gods, Rajasi men worship demigods or demons, and Tamasi men worship ghosts and evil spirits. The person who ignores the holy scriptures devises his own imaginary form of tapa. He is full of attachment, desire and pride for his own power. Those who slight their body and soul, which is in fact my own extension, you must consider them to bear demonic nature. Everyone enjoys such food as is compatible with his or her nature. Likewise, yajna, devotional service for a good cause, donation, and devotional worship are also of three types. I shall explain these to you, the different attributes of all these. The foods which are stable, promote health, intellect, and lovable, and are juicy and buttery, such foods are loved by Satvik people. The foods which are bitter, sour, very salty, very hot, and causes burning sensation are responsible for anxiety, sorrow, and disease are liked by Rajasic people. And the meals which are half cooked, dry, emit foul odor, and are impure, such meals are preferred by Tamasic people. Yajna, which is performed according to the established procedures while considering that it is one's duty to perform yajna, should be considered as Satvik yajna. But yajna which is performed in order to show off and with arrogance and for achieving desired results should be considered as Rajas yajna. Ignoring all holy procedures, without donating food, without chanting mantras, and devoid of devotion or dakshina, such a yajna is of tamas category. Worshipping gods, Brahmins, gurus, saints of Vasudeva, and purity and simplicity, and avoidance of sex and violence, this is known as body-related tapa. Speech that does not hurt and is lovable and is also appropriate and helpful. The reading of scriptures and repeating God's name, these are known as tapa of speech. A delightful mind, peaceful nature, and one inclined to remember God, and purity of thoughts and mental processes, these refer to mind-related tapa. People practicing yoga who do not desire results but carry on the aforesaid three kinds of tapa, their tapa is known as Satvik tapa. But tapa which is carried out for honor, pride, worship, for any other selfish motive, and the tapa which is of transitory result is known as Rajas tapa. And tapa which is performed foolishly and is hurting to mind, body, speech, and aims at inconveniencing or hurting others is known as tamas tapa. Donations is one's duty, and as such, any donation that is given without expectation and with a feeling of generosity that you are helping others is called Satvik donation. But the donation which is made with consideration of motive, with pride and honor and desire of heaven, such a donation should be considered as Rajas donation. And the donation which is made without respect or with disdain is given to unworthy people or is given to unworthy causes is known as Tamas donation. Om Tat Sat. These three words denote the names of the omnipresent. Brahma, he alone has created Brahmins, Vedas and Yajnas, etc. Therefore, all worthy actions like yajna, donation and tapa are initiated by the righteous people by pronouncing Om. Om is always chanted before beginning of yajna, tapa or at a time of donation. Tat word denotes the name of the Almighty to whom everything belongs. Therefore, selfless, righteous people perform holy duties like yajna, tapa and donation while chanting Tat. Sat, the name of God, is repeated with devotion and purity and is also used while performing deserving duties. The intent behind yajna, tapa and donation is also known as Sat, and the duties carried out for the Almighty are also known as Sat. Arjun, any yajna, tapa or donation, if performed without devotion and respect and also without worthy causes, worthy actions, if these are devoid of devotion, all known as asat. Therefore, these are neither useful in life, this life, or the next life. But you are born of Devi Sampada, so you will hardly ever attempt to do things which are not to be done. Thus spoke Lord Krishna to Arjuna.